guys, it's your girl Fairy Queens here, and welcome back to another video. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome back to the 6th episode of the Moon School walkthrough. In the last episode we did Sunken City, and in today's episode we are going to be starting and finishing Colossus Boulevard. This is going to be really funny because I have a Gobbler transformation, and it's going to be really funny to see me using it against the Gobbler enemies. So without any further ado, let's get started. Colossal Trouble.
I have a very important task for you today, young wizard. Your studies will have to wait. You've done such a great job elsewhere. I could use your magic on Colossus Boulevard. I had to lock the gate because the street had become too dangerous. Professor Greyrose summoned an army to run out the ghosts. Something must have gone very wrong with her spell. The gate guard, Private O'Doyle, can tell you more. Please find him in the shopping district and see if he needs help.
Okay guys, now we're going to go see if Private O'Doyle needs help, and I'm sure that he does, and his niece probably needs help as well. It's almost like I've done this before.
Thank goodness the headmaster sent a wizard to aid us. We could really use your help. Strange creatures have taken over Colossus Boulevard. We don't know where they came from, but they eat everything in sight. I admire you wizards. My niece studies ice magic at Ravenwood, but I'm worried about her. She said she was doing some school project on Colossus Boulevard, but I don't know why she has to do it now. Would you go speak to her and see if she needs any help? Her name is Mindy Pixie Crown.
Now who's the real Mindy here? Because I think it might be Mindy Moon, but Private O'Doyle thinks it's Mindy Pixie Crown. What do you guys think? Who's the real Mindy?
That's so sweet of my uncle to send you. I'm so glad you came too. I've been doing some ice research for Professor Greyrose, but I had to stop. I really need your help. This is horrible. First the gobblers showed up and started eating everything in sight, and then these evil snowmen. They're all over the place. We must get rid of them, but there are so many. Hey, I know. Why don't you defeat some of them and see if that will chase the rest away?
Okay, so I think we're just going to start with the snowmen since there seems to be a lot of them, and I think we're going to save the gobblers for afterwards. I'm actually going to be trying out a new polymorph today, one that I have not used before, and I'm really curious to see how it works out. Oh! Storm Strike, Storm Blade, Kraken, Storm Shark. Something tells me that I probably should have had Tempest, but it's okay, it's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and take out one of them right now. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's go ahead and use a Kraken. Hopefully this doesn't fizzle. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to use a Storm Strike. I think earlier I said Storm Strike. Okay, anyway, I'm going to be using a Storm Strike on this one, and I think it'll kill because I have a Balance Blade on. Yay! That was so cool! Ooh, and we criticaled! Wow, that was really good. I think in the future I probably will not use that one as much unless it's maybe like a boss, but I think that I'm going to start using ones that have more AoEs. But for now, I'm actually going to be using a Gobbler, and I'm going to go ahead and let Diana know what I'm doing since this one doesn't do very much. Okay, here we go, the moment that we all have been waiting for. I feel like they look better than me. I like their pants more because they're purple and mine are just brown. Okay, here we go! Now to talk to Mindy Pixie Crown.
Well, that didn't seem to make a dent in those gobblers at all. They're still eating the city. Go speak with Professor Greyrose. Maybe she will know what to do. I'll try to keep their damage to a minimum.
By what? Just standing here? I marked my location, and now I'm going to go talk to Lydia Greyrose.
Oh dear, I was afraid of that. It was an accident. I didn't mean to summon those gobblers, and those evil snowmen aren't doing a thing to help. They're actually causing more trouble. The biggest problem with gobblers is that they're always hungry. Let's try brewing a potion to make them lose their appetite. The snowmen we'll deal with later. Here is a list of ingredients for the potion. Take it back to Mindy Pixie Crown on Colossus Boulevard.
A magic potion? Excellent idea! I'll begin working on this list she gave us. I'll set up the cauldron for the potion here. Can you get the first ingredient? It's called Stinkweed. You can find that growing right here in Colossus Boulevard. Go gather some for me.
Well, you're kind of bossy there, Mindy. So now we have to go find some stinkweed, and I actually see some right here. Okay, we have one. Ooh! Almost got in a battle. Ah! I believe there's some more over here. Oh, here's one. And here's some more. Okay, where does this take us? Oh, right where we need to be. She said she was setting up the cauldron, but I don't see it.
Woo! This stinkweed really does stink. I know I've lost my appetite. That's all I need. I'll brew the potion now. Here's the first batch of potion, young wizard. Hopefully this will make the gobblers stop eating. While I'm making more, go beat some gobblers in combat and make them drink the stinkweed potion.
Okay. Okay, these are the gobblers that look like me, and this is so strange. I feel like I'm looking at myself. That's really insulting. Okay, I'm going to throw up on them. Here we go. Ew. Critical, awesome.
All done? Excellent. Let's see if the potion had any effect. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the potion didn't quite work. I don't want to bother the headmaster. I know. The Gobbler King lives in the large palace at the very end of the street. Maybe we can reason with him. I'll try to brew a stronger potion. See if you can make a deal with the Gobbler King to stop eating and leave the city.
Who do you think you are, Hilda Brewer? Wow, this is so pretty.
You'll have to get past me if you want to
Oh.
see the king.
Wow, you just got really skinny and then really fat. Who looks better, guys, Mindy Moon or Prince Gobblestone? I think that Mindy Moon does. Well, that was pretty easy. Okay, now to talk to the Gobbler King. Oh my gosh, he's huge! This is Mindy Moon in her final form. Oh my god!
A tiny wizard. Hello, tiny wizard. Have you come to surrender your city? You want us to leave? Oh no! No, no, no! My people love it here. We shall call this city New Gobblerton. If you prove to be good servants, perhaps we shall let the tiny wizard stay in New Gobblerton. Here is my royal decree.
You pick up the royal decree to take back to Mindy Pixie Crown.
I kind of want to see what his... Oh. Oh. He's just kind of floating in the air. That, okay.
The Gobbler King wants us to surrender Wizard City? Big problem! Big problem! I can't believe the Gobblers are trying to claim Wizard City. We need to tell Headmaster Ambrose. Take the Gobbler King's royal decree to Headmaster Ambrose. See what he thinks we should do.
Well, Mindy, he'll probably have me deal with it. That's what he always does.
What? This decree doesn't even make sense. It's just pictures of ice cream and chickens drawn in crayon.
Headmaster Ambrose shakes his head sadly.
The Gobblers may be a larger problem than we realized. I hate to ask, but you need to go duel some of them to test their strength.
See? I told you! Okay, I am going to cut out these next few battles because you know they're going to be pretty tedious. But just to let you guys know what I'm going to be using, it will be the polymorph elementals because those come with a meteor strike. See you in a minute! Dang! That's so good, you guys! Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Good. Now that we know how strong the Gobblers are, I have a plan.
He's like, well, if you can defeat them, then we're fine, because you're not that strong.
Please deliver this letter to Mindy Pixie Crown for me. Your hard work will pay off, I promise.
Headmaster Ambrose hands you an official-looking document. Mindy Pixie Crown reads the official-looking document.
I think this plan will work. This plan calls for challenging the Gobbler King's two closest advisors, Baron Greebly and Baron Rotunda. Dueling isn't my strength, so you're the only one who can do this, young wizard.
Oh, of course I am.
They're each hiding out in towers, one at each end of the street. Defeat them and see what the Gobbler King has to say then.
Yay, guys! We are now level 12.
Is it time for dinner yet? You look like you'd make a good stew. Get over here.
Here we go. Guys, watch this. I am going to do max damage on him. I know I am. Okay, so that didn't work, but that's okay. I'm going to take him out now. Ooh, oh my god! 1,300 damage? That did so much. Okay, so we defeated him. Now we have to go defeat Baron Rotunda. This one, maybe? Wow, I just made a complete circle around that. Please don't comment on that, please.
You've come to take away my treats? I can't allow that. To battle!
Alright, here we go. Round 2. Okay, so I am going to take out the boss right here, right now. That did a lot. Yay, guys, we did it! What do you have to say for yourself now, Gobbler King in Colossus Boulevard? Oh, I am stuck. So, do I have to defeat him again, or can I just, like, kind of, like, walk past you? Ugh. Yay, Baron Von Sammy! Thank you! Now, what do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Gobbler King?
Ah, the little wizard is back. Are you ready to surrender now?
You tell the Gobbler King about your battles with Barons Greebly and Rotunda.
What? You defeated them? I find that hard to believe. I'll have to send someone to find out if what you say is true or not.
Just as the Gobbler King is getting ready to call, a messenger breaks into the room.
Sir, the two barons have been defeated by a student wizard. What shall we do?
Toady? Is this new? Oh my god, I don't remember this.
Oh dear, what you said is true. Then that means no Gobblerton, Wizard City, is yours. Spare me and my people, Wizard. We mean you no harm. I ask that we are allowed to stay here. Our old home was filled with witches, and we are too scared to go back. I promise we will not eat so much. You have my word.
Amazing, young wizard! You have brought peace with the Gobblers! You've done a great job! Be sure to tell Headmaster Ambrose what the Gobbler King said. Now I can get back to my project.
You know what I just realized, you guys? Even though we completed Unicorn Way, there are still monsters that roam it, and they're willing to fight us. What sense does that make?
My plan worked. Oh, that's excellent news.
You tell Headmaster Ambrose what the Gobbler King said about their home world.
My. I certainly don't want to force them to go back to a world where they aren't welcome. Very well. We will let them stay on Colossus Boulevard. It appears we have new neighbors.
Well, guys, that is the end of Colossus Boulevard. In the next episode, we will be starting and finishing Crab Alley. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a big thumbs up and a comment down below. Bye!